Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, chase a chick, never chase a.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kiera.
This is Leah.
This is Solo.
And you're listening to He Said, We Said, coming to you with another hot Sunday.
Oof. Had to roll up the sleeves.
Ooh, it was hot yesterday. Yesterday it was hot.
You said Sunday.
Well, it's so early.
We woke up this morning
I was like,
and it was
outside just.
What was it, 7 a.m.?
No, it was like 10.
Okay, look.
It was 10.
When it hit about noon.
But yesterday it was hot. It was hot.
It was hot as hell yesterday. I made the mistake of going to brunch and sitting outside. Completely covered, but that humidity just, I was still like glistening.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, you can tell when you get in the car, and I don't know about y'all, but I hit the vent, to where bring the outside air to circulate the new air.
I just roll down the windows.
I do neither. Give me the inside air.
If you do the
off.
inside, it'll just recirculate the hot air inside.
Is that what it is?
Bring in the.
I start off with doing those now so the air comes in
But when
faster.
you start sweating still before you can, and I'm like, man,
Yeah, it just be
I
freaking
wish I had
hot.
an automatic starter.
That's what I need. Next car, definitely. That's a game changer.
To do it. So
I heard it's bad for your car, but I digress.
Okay. Yeah. Well, silver linings. I go into Marshall's and I'm already seeing Halloween stuff. I'm seeing the fall stuff.
Really?
Give it a couple of weeks. All the other stores, you'll start having the pumpkin.
Wait, it's not even the 15th.
Look.
Sorry, it's been hot.
You have a whole nother month, September.
I am being patient. I am ready for September.
We still need school supplies. And we still need books, notebooks, Trapper Keepers.
It is tax-free weekend.
Hold up. How does that work? Because I went somewhere and I still was taxed.
Tax-free
it
on
should
clothes,
be on
clothes.
Right?
Oh, you was trying to get candles and stuff?
No, definitely, basically. But I did need a curtain rod.
I think maybe food too, but it's like clothes.
Just clothes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Tax-free weekend.
For school. For parents.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Get these babies back in school. But yes, I am very excited about it. Pumpkin spice latte should be back by the end of the month. So yes, I will be having my pumpkin spice ice latte this year. Iced coffee is my new thing.
Okay.
So yeah, glory to God. How about you guys? What'd you do this weekend, Solomon?
Nothing much. I did go see a comedy show at the Improv. Louis C.K.
Wait, is he from Comedy Central? Kind of crazy, like.
He had a show that was on there called Louis, but he'll be on there here and there in the past. But
okay,
stand-up comic. He's worked with Chris Rock. I think he wrote Pootie Tang. With Chris Rock. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so same guy.
Off the rip, he's talking about sex jokes, gay jokes, shit and Putin and farting, just random shit. But it was funny. I'll give him that. I was like, okay, you got to see.
Did you have a lot of women in the audience?
It was a lot of men.
I bet.
Yeah,
so that is.
But no, there was quite a few couples in there. You know what I'm saying? But there was a noticeable amount of gay people in there. And
how do they feel about the jokes?
They loved it. Well, that's his crowd, kind of.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
Okay.
So, and then of course, they had the whole disclaimer hey, you all need to put up your phones. If we see any phones out, you'll be escorted. Yeah. And there was maybe a couple rape jokes, not by him, but the two openers. Him? Yeah. And then he used, the derogatory F word for gay people. And I was like, there we go. That's why. But gay people just, I'm just like,
why did you have to?
Well, it's people in the audience that are just dying laughing.
But why did you do that?
Because I was just like, it's funny, but come on. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. Definitely made me want to go to another show. I told you Damon Wayans was going to be there next week.
Yeah, did you buy tickets?
I think 2 tickets were for $90, 4 were for $180. But like I said, I got
2 tickets for $90 isn't bad for Damon.
It's not that bad.
It's not bad. I just have a trip.
No, I feel you.
But yeah, it was cool. there was like a heckler in the crowd.
What is the point of heckling? So there is no point, or at least not a known point.
If you suck, heckle.
But you signed up for this. Like
you also want a good show too. But then sometimes people come into the show not knowing. Like I remember I saw Paul Mooney in New York, white person. That's racist, and he was just like, "Bitch, get the fuck out!" And it happens. It's a part of comedy.
Okay, so people really they'll just buy a ticket not knowing who the person is, and that's when you have that extra income.
Or their date will buy the ticket. Hey, I'm going to a comedy show. You want to come?
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
This random Asian woman was like, "Daddy." He was like, "Huh?"
What?
I was like, "What?"
Was Daddy. She there with a bachelor party?
I don't know, but being the guy he was, professional that he was, an experienced comedian, started doing a bit on being the older guy with younger women. And I was like, this dude is fucking good.
Okay.
You know? And then he's just like, damn, where was I? Back to the original jokes. But
okay.
But it was cool.
Was she young? The daddy girl?
I don't know. She was probably maybe 30s, 40.
Okay.
In that 30, 40 range.
Maybe she was.
It was just so fucking random. It was just like.
I don't know. Maybe she took some and she was a little horny or something. I don't know.
Maybe she just, I don't know. It was a joke. She had a good time. Yeah.
Never know what kind of drugs they may be on.
Okay. That's true. That's true.
Cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it.
Okay, Leah.
I had a brunch yesterday. I don't remember much about how time was just flying. I think I was there from like 12 to 4.
That's a long time.
Especially if you were waiting in line, right? Did you have to wait?
No.
So y'all was at the table for 4 hours.
I didn't realize it.
Someone tried to throw you a ball.
You know, sometimes, there's going to be a 45-minute wait. Okay, 45 minutes. Sit down. No. Takes a while to get the food
they have
out.
reservations.
No.
We was bitching about 2 hours at the restaurant one time.
Nah. I probably got there around, I'm maybe boosting a little bit. I got there at 12. I got home a little bit after 4. So, yeah. But, I mean, oh, Lord. It was really good, though. Y'all been to Around the Corner?
No.
No.
So you were supposed to go whenever our friends Trent and Bryant came to Bryant.
Damn.
So we went to steak night with them like years ago. I guess 2 years ago, and you're supposed to come, but that's where it was, and it has completely like revamped. It's super cute. They got like a kind of like a bar scene there. And it's a really long bar. And then they have like the outside portion where the DJ and stuff is. So they have good music inside, and then they have the DJ outside.
Outside?
We split up the time. We was at the bar first. We ate, and it was like, we go outside with the DJ. And then
how was the food though?
The food was good. Food was good. So they used to have the steak nights. I guess they still have it going on. Really good. But after that, I went home and slept. And then I went to my friend's
Oh, you got back out.
40th birthday, yeah. It was a 90s party. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make it.
Damn, that's kudos. You did that.
I know, right?
4 hours of
40.
brunch, I would have been like, ugh.
It was just 4 hours of being out, if I think about it. Like 4.5 of being out. I was at the brunch maybe 3-something. I'll say that. 3-something out.
I mean,
liquor,
yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to brunch too, and I was sitting down. There was no DJ, and I had a couple mimosas, and I was like, "Oh, I need to take a nap." Like, I think it's been a while since I've like done like a mimosa-y, like really drinking kind of a thing. Plus, being outside, and I don't have it like I used to. So I definitely was like, I need at least a 2-hour nap after this.
Listen, I don't know who we thought we were.
30.
30 is here and thriving because we can talk about it after. I was out.
Yeah. Well, and I will say, because you mentioned a 40th birthday party, I'm seeing a lot of my like childhood stars turning 40, and I guess we're all getting older. Shout out to them. Megan Good's birthday, I think, was yesterday, and she turned 40. Beyonce's going to be 40 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Beyonce's about to be 40?
She is 81.
Mm-hmm. all of them, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, all that little era, they ought to be, 40. If they're not already 40, they're probably coming up on 40 really soon. So.
Dang, okay.
I know.
LeBron's 38 or something like that, right?
Who?
Or LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, James.
Sounds like it.
Oh, okay.
I think
probably.
Folks is getting up is what I'm saying.
That's the point.
Yes.
You know, I look at 40 like, dang, they 40. And I'm like,
that's around the corner.
30, okay.
Yeah, 35.
35.
Whew, okay, well, let's go on into these topics. Andrew Cuomo was found guilty of an independent investigation. I forget who was leading it. I believe it was a Black woman. But anyways, there's been, I think, at least 11 women that have come out and have said that they have been sexually harassed in some way or fashion by Andrew. And based off the report, he was found guilty. So what are y'all's thoughts on that?
I mean, I think when it even came out, we was probably all thinking like, dang, man, you hate to see it. But that's how it be.
I hate to see it for Chris.
Why?
The brother. Because he was, he's a loyal brother, was trying his best to like support his brother without just, outright defending these allegations. And it's like,
Listen, his brother came out and said he didn't want to talk about it. I think that was all the proof we needed.
Yeah.
You're a journalist. This is a very big story. It's your brother. You should definitely be reporting on it. But hey, CNN said that's okay.
Conflict of interest.
Look,
that's understandable.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think so. I think
don't
let
feel
somebody
comfortable
else
talking about my brothers.
Then you need to let somebody take your seat at night because this is a big story and you report on the news.
Right.
So somebody else needs to be taking your seat.
I mean, at the end of the day, Chris is still a really big face. I'm sure he got a little weight. Like, look, y'all want to run the story? That's fine. I'm not doing it.
Well, look, at the end of the day,
I feel you though. Like, as much as he's a little aggressive towards other people when it comes to digging in their shit,
right?
You're gonna.
You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
I see.
He can.
That's
a new, maybe a newer person. Can.
According to CNN and him, because he holds so much weight, absolutely. I think I have a different eye on this. So I did a little research on the Cuomo family. I did not know that they come from a long history of people in power. Yeah, so like the dad was the governor of New York and all this other stuff. And there may or may not be ties to the mafia and all that other stuff.
They know somebody.
Apparently, I think they tried to assassinate the daddy when he went over to Italy. Something crazy like that. Yeah. So, and then when Cuomo with these reporters, he was kind of talking a bit big and he even came out with his own, like, I do this to everybody. I kiss everybody. And showed clips of him kissing people and I do all this other stuff. Like, this is nothing. And saying just basically
that's probably what it was.
Being invincible, like thinking that you don't have to abide by certain things. So
he'll be all right.
He needs to step down.
Be all right.
I'm sure he'll be fine financially, but he definitely needs to step down.
I'm not I don't have any sympathy for him in his career or his ability to find something else to do.
Write a book.
You'll be
he'll be fine.
Join the family business.
Yeah.
Whatever that means to you.
Whatever that means to you.
Sanitation.
Yes. We'll see how this unfolds. I think there was commentary about this turning into something like criminal. So like if this were to go to, I mean, I don't, we have our in-house counsel. I don't know how that stuff kind of works,
well, I mean,
but
you have the civil, then you have the criminal charges. Usually if there's nothing criminal, then I mean, it's serious if there are going to be criminal charges coming down.
I think I hear that they're not necessarily trying to pursue that just yet, but you never know what can happen with that. And then I know that there are people who are still upset at him with the whole like nursing home thing in New York. He was basically lying
about the numbers
and knowing that there was all these infected people in the nursing homes and a lot of people died. I think it was like 5,000 people died, and they were kind of like covering it up. I don't know, it's really messy. So look, Cuomo, just go ahead, step down, write a book. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Yeah,
you'll be all right.
You'll be fine. Spirit and American Airlines, for that matter, they definitely are having some issues right now. Low-key, I think it's all the airlines. So it seems to be a shortage of staff with pilots, with what are the people called? All of that.
All
of them people, yes.
Air traffic or
baggage
coordinators.
Everything.
Yes.
everybody affiliated with the airport or airlines. Yes, there's a shortage of staff. So Spirit has had to cancel a lot of flights, leaving people deserted in these places. I know Orlando, Vegas. They had been stuck at the airport for like a couple of days.
So now the lack of staff is due to what, a mandate that they're having those people get vaccinated, or?
I think it's probably just the pandemic, right? Like all industries for the most part are affected.
Canceled. I was like, fuck.
My flights have definitely been like moving around. Every single flight that I have booked
there's a new time.
This year, matter of fact, they've all been rescheduled.
Well, my thing is this, like, niggas need jobs though. No?
People may not want to be in that industry anymore, or they've retired, or I mean, pilots for a fact, pilots. I know that is one of those kind of jobs where you stay in it for as long as you can. And with the pandemic, if you've gotten your hours, why would I be going back to work? Yeah. So, and I think there's something too, like they only have X amount of hours that they can fly a week or something like that. And a lot of them are hitting their cap. So if there's no more pilots, like, no, you're going to have to cancel the flight.
That reminds me of that Denzel movie.
Flight.
Okay, learn a little bit.
Right. No. I'm just surprised that they don't, have like some incentive to pilot train, or, what are they going to do to offset that? Because, I mean, business is suffering. Spirit?
I'm surprised.
I figured y'all niggas would get somebody in that bitch.
I know.
A World War II pilot or somebody.
Well, and that's the thing. Who wants to, if Spirit is treating their customers the way that they treat them, no telling how they treat their employees. So I'll probably try to get a job with Southwest American if I used to work for Spirit or something. Delta, whatever.
Look, Spirit is so trash. They can't be treating them good at all because the way that they treat me.
Exactly.
Seats be straight up. I'm like, oh no, I can't. How many?
Ain't no snacks. Ain't no nothing.
Water, nothing.
Paying for literally everything.
No.
Yes.
There was like a video this week. Was that Spirit where they had to duct tape the guy in the chair?
That was either Spirit or Frontier. I almost think it was Frontier.
Oh, I forgot about Frontier.
Same
boat.
Frontier, I guess. Where you going? Colorado? If you on Frontier?
I was about to say Philadelphia or something.
They got some hubs.
Yeah, so they do have some hubs. That's a fact. Yeah. Let's just pray that there's no issues with any flights that anybody has booked for the rest of the year. Look, if you gonna mess up my flight, mess it up for me getting to the destination, not coming back.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I just cancel the trip. Cancel the whole thing. Don't dare leave me stranded, knowing I only gave myself a few hours to get to work.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What does your job do? Hey,
I mean, hopefully you brought your computer and you can work remotely, but
at that point, I don't know if I brought my computer because I did it on purpose.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I'm like, do I bring my laptop?
Because if I'm you and I'm going out the country, probably not.
Like
90%
I want to at
chance
least
I'm not
be able to
bringing
look
it.
stuff up, but I'm like, I don't want to risk losing that bitch over there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's the thing.
Or the bags not get there.
That is where I'm like, okay, look, your bag end up in freaking Indonesia, something random.
It's like it'll be here the day you leave.
Right.
That's like policy. You can't even take it. You can't even check it. You gonna take it, you gotta hold it.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Something to think about. I wouldn't. I mean, what's a job?
Okay.
Who needs a job? Speaking of who needs a job, Dr. Dre and his daughter. A lot of people think that she needs to find a job, although she has plenty. So let me back up a bit. Dr. Dre's daughter is 38 years old. She is homeless. She's been living out of a car that is rented, by the way. She has these odd end jobs. They say she works at a warehouse, probably like an Amazon. She's doing like DoorDash, Uber, all that other stuff. She has 4 children. Her children are living with, I'm assuming, family, friends. But people are basically either upset or annoyed. Take it how you want, because the daughter needs money and Dr. Dre, her billionaire father, is not cutting the check. So allegedly he was giving her some sort of an allowance up until January 2020. And so
shit. Wow.
Apparently, I don't know what she said, but she has been talking, I guess maybe doing interviews or something like that. And I'm assuming Dre didn't like that. And so he cut her off. And that is why she is now homeless. So what are y'all's thoughts on it? Do you keep supporting somebody that's 30?
Supporting your child.
My father.
I mean, you have trust fund baby.
My father would never either.
I think it's so hard because first of all, what was said, what was the damage that was done? But if I am going to cut my daughter off, and I'm worth $1 billion, here's $1 million. You do what you need with it. I'm pretty sure you can make that work. And if you don't work, it's out of my hands.
Okay. I think that's fair. Everyone's opinions on this is so interesting to me because I guess I just come from I just have a totally different opinion. If you're a billionaire, cut the fucking check.
It depends on what the damage is done.
Look, I'm sorry.
So you're saying your kid could never do anything to you that would make you want to cut them off?
As a billionaire, no.
As a billionaire, this is the thing that we're talking about here. So let's put into context. Going to his ex-wife, who he is ordered to pay $300,000 a month. Apparently, that's less than 1% of his income. Allegedly, he was giving his daughter $3,000 a month. I have made $3,000 in a month. I don't have no kids, and I live in Texas. $3,000 a month is not a lot of money.
That's it?
Well, also, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. We're talking about Dr. Dre here, right? She's 38. I did the math. He had her when he was like 16, 17.
Oh, so she was the first.
She may be the first or second. I don't know. Okay. But, Dr. Dre is known for hitting women. He is known for not really giving an F. Mm-hmm. They didn't really portray him as the best father in, what's that movie? Straight Outta Compton. So...
Michelle and
Michelle.
Yeah.
So really, when you break it down, if she was raised by her single mom in LA, Compton, South, wherever they from, she hasn't talked to her dad in 18 years. She doesn't have his number. When she wants to communicate, no, she hasn't seen him in 18 years, excuse me. When she wants to communicate with him, she has to reach out to his team for them to arrange something for them to talk.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, I mean... Unfortunately, I can't say I'm surprised. This sounds on brand for Dr. Dre.
That's wild.
Yeah, like I said, just cut the check.
And then, of course,
when you see
you already been doing it blindly. Well, you just stopped.
I'm sure you cut the check for less if we want to be real.
That's like
here.
if I was paying somebody.
Yeah. I know you've seen those TikToks or maybe Instagram posts where they'll be like, what's one in particular that I've seen was like, if this was $1, this grain of rice, and this pile is $1 million, this is what $1 billion looks like.
No shit, that pellet, it's like 100,000. One of them pellets is $100,000.
Right.
I'm like, ooh, people got that kind of money.
No, for real, for real.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, I would cut her off, but here's a substantial amount of money.
Here's a house. You don't have to worry about the bills. You don't have to worry about no rent or nothing. Put the kids in here. My grandkids, put them in here. Here's a trust or whatever.
Oh, she getting cut out the will. I'll give it to the grandkids.
Well, that's fine. But at this point, you don't have to worry about having a roof over your head or having food in your stomach, right?
If that was ever a question. I mean, come on.
Put it in the apartment.
Come on now.
I don't know.
So people have been very just like, oh, she's 38 and you got to take accountability. And I'm like, we're talking about a billionaire. But at the end of the day, I don't care if I'm 108. I'm going to be hitting up my parents at 120 times about some can you pay? I don't care. I don't care how old I am.
No. I would like to think, and this is just hypothetically speaking, that if I was given money on the regular from my billionaire daddy, eventually I'm going to want to be self-sufficient. At some point, I'm going to...
Y'all just said she had about 4 jobs.
No. I was in regards to her saying she's still asking her daddy.
No. My point is, so I'm being facetious, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful to have parents that it don't matter how old I am. It don't matter how much I've spent on unnecessary things, whatever. If I got to a point where it was looking like I was going to be homeless, my parents would be like, just come home. Like, till you get on your feet, figure it out. Like, and I guess some people's parents are like, when you're 18, you're out of here. You're on your own. And I hate that for those people, but
like it would be vice versa too, though. Like family in general, like if something like stopped whatever kind of way my parents are getting money, and they just did not have a way to, you know, live the lifestyle, live their lifestyle at all. Stay with you? I have already told them, y'all going to the home. I'm playing, but I'm saying, like, I'm sure between me and my brother, we would not like just be like, well, like what? So if my daddy was a billionaire, what are we even talking about?
What are we talking about here? And the thing is too, like, I understand people like, well, why you bite the hand that feeds you? Why are you talking to the media? Da, 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 da. I'm pretty sure if she had a better relationship with her dad, if he was actively in her life, I'm sure that she would not have to go to the media or whatever the case may be to get an extra check or so.
And y'all ain't talk about Kellyanne.
Which one is Kelly? Oh, Conway.
Kellyanne Conway's daughter was putting out secrets. She gave out the tea that we needed. She recorded her mother coughing when she had COVID and didn't want people to know. She was giving out everything that could have destroyed that woman's career.
Yeah.
What happened? That's still...
They still showing up to Sunday dinner at the table like nothing happened.
And it's not a topic of conversation when people saying like, cut her off.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, you can't expect everybody to act the same, though.
No, that's true. That is true. Well, sis, just write a book. Tell all your dad's secrets. That way you'll get you some money.
That's what you need to do growing up as Dr. Dre's daughter.
Yeah, someone put that on Twitter.
Flying off the shelf.
Just put it in a book if you don't want to cut the check.
Sprinkle some celebrities in there, some juice.
I bet you talk to your daddy then. I bet you he'll have some words for you at that point.
Where's the money? But that would be extortion, right? Or this book is getting released.
Real.
Well, don't just say the book's coming out.
A book is coming out, Dad. I just wanted you to know. Is there anything you want to give me?
Bitch, get the fuck out of my life.
I mean, say to me.
Yeah. Well, speaking of billionaires, Rihanna has become a billionaire. So congratulations if that's your thing, if you celebrate billionaires.
Yes, we do over here celebrate billionaires.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, after that whole conversation we had off air, I'm just like,
what?
About people with money.
I don't want a billion.
Well, that's the thing. I would definitely want some money, right?
Talking about 10 extra. I was like, just give me 5. Give me 5 racks extra.
So we were talking about what kind of, extra kind of income. We were saying, man, if I could just have an extra 5K, 10K.
Right, being modest. But if you have, I think she's worth 1.7 billion. So she might hit the 2 billion mark by the end of the year.
Ooh, so she's gonna pass up Jay-Z now, huh?
Well, I think she is number 1 in regards to black musician for sure. But she might be right behind Oprah at this point. So
50 is what the fuck?
Yeah,
an empire.
But how? Like, why is that? Like, how did she get into that?
I think with Rihanna, well, first
it's everything.
By any means.
I think it's everything. People love Rihanna for one, but Rihanna's team was pretty much genius in their PR campaign. So what they did was capitalize on YouTubers. They sent a lot of PR boxes to YouTubers, and the YouTubers really are part of the reason why her brand grew the way that it did, makeup wise. So like you're seeing all these people like, oh my God, the foundation is amazing. Da, da, da. It made me want to be like, oh, let me try this Fenty foundation. Yeah. I actually ended up liking it a lot. Then she did the skincare. So when you already have that going and then you do the skincare and then you bring out some lingerie, come on. She got Victoria's Secret out of business. She included everybody.
Yeah.
Did she?
Oh, I mean, not out of business, but like they're suffering in their cells.
Yeah, I don't hear much talk about that.
Same thing. She got people who are bigger wearing her stuff. She has people who are in the LGBTQ plus community. I mean,
she is just doing what the people want.
Yeah.
And like people were just excited about it. So like how you were talking about just really being inclusive of everything, everybody, every type. Yeah. I think that's what has helped her a lot. On top of she's still getting stuff, people still begging her for music.
That part.
She don't have to.
She definitely doesn't have to. I think she will. But that might be her farewell album. Like, hey, I'm giving y'all this. This is my farewell album, my farewell tour, but y'all ain't getting no more music out of me, except for every, blue moon.
Yeah.
I mean, to just increase your income like that, and it's just like, I ain't even got to work that hard for it. Mm-hmm. Meaning, like, she doesn't have to kind of go out.
Sell the shit herself.
Well, maybe she does stuff for the Fenty as far as like advertising and stuff. But I think with music, like, you got to tour. You gotta practice. You gotta make the videos and all that. But I feel like she's just like
and all that. Yeah.
But I feel like her team. I mean, she has like the models that'll model it for her. She can be the vision behind it. But with music, she probably the vision behind it. She probably the whole show, and like people kind of deferring to her. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm happy for her.
I am happy for the hard work. We don't celebrate billionaires in 2021 in my world, though. But, congratulations. Eat the rich. I'm telling y'all, that's what the kids are saying. Eat the rich. So shout out to Rihanna, I guess. I want to kind of shout out Aaliyah, but this is kind of like a double-edged sword. So basically her uncle, Barry Hankerson, has created a new record label. And with this label, he's trying to ante up the streams and whatnot by releasing music that he has kept in his vault for the last 20 plus years. So this includes Aaliyah's albums, the One in a Million and the, what was the last album? Was it self-titled, Aaliyah? The one that Rock the Boat and stuff is on?
Yeah.
I forget what the name is. Yes, that might be self-titled. It also has some Tank albums. Tony Braxton, JoJo's first album was under this label. So yes, a lot of music is about to be released or re-released back into the public, specifically through Spotify because of this new record label that he has. So a lot of the artists that are going to have this music back out are basically upset about it. Aaliyah's estate were saying that they had no say in this. They're not going to be getting any money from it. The same will be for JoJo, Tank, and Tony, and whoever else he was keeping.
It feels like, just listening to the story, that he needs a check or something. Is it like, who is it for?
Well, I mean, it's for somebody. But them streams will.
He's gonna get a lot of money from this.
I'm about to add some shit to the playlist.
That's bad.
But of course, like, people for sure have been waiting on the Aaliyah stuff. But like, even JoJo, I guess I was listening to something she was talking earlier about how she got played in her career and like didn't have access to her stuff either. So it's like, so you're about to release this stuff, get the people what they want, but like, the artists aren't going to benefit from it.
Right. And she talked about that, JoJo, because she had to re-record that first album. And she knows that it doesn't sound the same. She knows it don't hit the same. But, she's just hoping that her fans will stream it so that she can get some money from it. But I mean, I really enjoyed that album, and I've been listening to it on YouTube, and I can't guarantee I will try my best, but I can't guarantee that I can continue to just go to YouTube and not just, add it to the playlist.
Get you the YouTube Red.
Well, I do have a premium account.
You can close it out and listen to it.
Yeah. But that's not the point. I can't put it on the playlist. I can't put it on my playlist. Yeah.
For the quality.
I put it to the playlist, have it pop up every now and then,
That's how I feel about something.
Dang.
Yeah, but I am excited to hear some of those songs again without going to YouTube. So I don't know. I'm happy about it, but it does suck that the people aren't going to get paid.
Trash.
Definitely. Girl, I'm only one man. That's the first one I'm going to.
Where TGC stuff at?
That ain't on there, huh?
Yeah, woman.
That's Force of Nature.
Those are the albums that are coming out.
Okay. I got some stuff to add on there. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, the Olympics is coming to a close, I think, either today or tomorrow. What's today?
Today's yesterday
okay.
or something.
Yeah, I guess technically it's probably already done.
Today, yeah.
We'll see the last of it this evening. But I actually need to see the Olympic count. Last I checked, China had 38. Gold. Oh, we now have the most gold.
And the most medals.
Okay, USA. Come on.
So with the medals, I forgot to look up, how do they count the relays? Is the relay counted as one or do they count it as four?
Okay.
Okay.
I was wondering that too.
That would be unfair.
Is it?
Yeah, well, because they were talking about Jamaica's medal count, and I was like, damn.
How many they have?
I think they were saying 3 or something.
Yeah.
I was like, 3?
All from track and field, huh?
Yeah, but the women, really.
Yeah.
The women killed it. They killed it. And the men just shit at the bed this year.
The women have been killing it really in all the sports, if you ask me. I don't know what's been going
notable.
Definitely more notable, yes. A lot of the men, we've seen some disappointments where I guess where they thought that they definitely were going to get it or at least get a medal. That wasn't the case. So shout out to them, I guess. And shout out to us, USA.
Women,
I did not want China to win.
By one goal.
Any.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 39, we got 39 goals. They got 38 goals.
They had a good Olympics though.
No, it had a great Olympics. It was looking very strong for them. I mean, they still finished pretty well at the end of the day.
I feel like they normally be up there. Like, it's normally the bigger countries. It's just, I felt like it was just staying at the top did not happen.
Yeah.
It's like if you're your country, you better represent your specialized sport.
Right.
And if you don't excel in that, then it's like, fuck.
Thank God they pulled it
America's
through in basketball.
representing in everything.
Yeah.
I think basketball was close.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
We were worried for a minute. Yeah,
we definitely were.
The game was a little closer than I would have liked. But yeah, they pulled it out. The women pulled it out.
They did.
Did you see I didn't know if this was real or not. The pregnant black woman that got the 800.
Excuse me?
The 800.
She was American?
Oh my
Black.
God.
Yeah.
Well, she was black.
I don't know if she was American. But I was like, is this real? And I'm talking about she about 7.
No.
She about 7 months pregnant.
How did they let her run that? If she had somebody hit her cleat, it would have been a bad look.
Man, when I saw that shit, I was like, I bet not never hear y'all complain.
Hold on.
Look at this.
That is not.
Allison Montana, who is 5 months pregnant, won the 800 meters at the US
what year?
Okay, U.S. National. I'm about to say.
But
still, that is definitely a big deal. That is definitely a big deal.
I was like, I ain't hear about this.
Sorry, y'all. Fake news, but real news in itself.
Okay.
Goodness.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
So I have to shout out Allison Felix.
Yeah,
my girl.
she got 11.
I love her so much.
I do too.
I don't remember if I told y'all either on air or off air, but I was so mad at my brother and my dad. We had a whole argument about Allison.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, she's not that great.
Yeah.
He's like, she's not. I was like, are you kidding me? Look her up.
Yeah, put some respect on her name.
Only knock on her. And
she's just
she's
not flashy.
No, she'll get them relays. She will get them relays.
What are we? Excuse me.
She will rack them up in the
well,
relays.
she said her individual.
She does have her gold, I think, in the 200 meters.
Yeah,
but
you sound like she got one. But
no, I'm saying she gets a lot of her work on the relays.
Well, she's older now, so she, there's a new generation of runners.
I guess when we're talking about the women that I would consider over her, I'm not saying she's not great. 11 medals, you are doing the damn thing. But when you start getting compared to your peers, the ones that are getting the sweeps in the 1, 2, and the 4.
Who got the sweeps?
What's old girl?
1, 2, and 4. Who?
Didn't Elaine Thomas get the 100 and the 200?
You talking about a different country?
I'm just saying women that run the track and field events and like get a lot of medals in their individual. Like she gets a lot of them. I'm not going to say a lot of them. They're coming in the relays.
These days. But she was getting them in her heyday.
How many of them were from the relays?
Do you want to do this off air?
I'm saying
because
we can do it off air. But what I'm saying is,
we're gonna be here.
I'm not. She's great, but I can understand thinking about the other greater athletes probably that I picked before getting to her.
Sure, they may
not
have.
knocking her. I love her.
They may have
like
really great years, but did they start in 04 as well? And continue until now?
How long Shirley Frazier been running?
Who's talking about that?
You better stop.
So now you're your team Jamaica. So your team Jamaica, and you don't even know when she started. I'm just saying,
oh my!
Give me. I don't know her stats.
She won the 100. 3 Olympics ago.
Okay.
Won the 100 and the 200. Finished second in the 200 and the 100.
What was 3 Olympics ago? 2012.
Something like that. What
16, 12, maybe 08. Maybe 08. Felix started in 04, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh shit.
I said that.
And I think she won the gold in the 200 in 04, if I'm not mistaken.
Gold in the 200. Yes.
Okay.
I said that. She won the gold in the 200.
Now, I mean, hey, she got some silvers in there, but it's still just like she goes to the Olympics and she gets medals.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
She's got some silvers. My thing is, a lot of them are in the relay.
Well, this very well may be her last Olympics. Who knows? You never know. But
if she can come back, I ain't got nothing to say.
Look,
relays or not, if she can come back,
she may be able to come back.
35.
She's 35. She's your age.
But no, there's been some 40-year-old Olympians.
Well, I said it could be. It may not be. We'll see.
Gatlin running. That motherfucker was running.
He was running
doping.
till like 30. Yeah. I think he ran till like 37, 38 or something.
He was in the last one. Was he 30?
She'd be 38 for the next Olympics since it's 3 years from now.
She ain't got nothing to prove. What is she, the most decorated?
I think she is the most decorated.
Not male, female.
Yeah.
With that 11th, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is somebody from another country. I think that may have 12.
I mean, just out of the U.S.
Yeah. She just passed up Carl Lewis.
I saw that 400. It was flying. Whoever, the Muhammad chick, and she didn't even win that hoe.
Like 400 meter hurdles?
No, the 400 meter. Fuck.
The relay?
The relay?
Okay,
I'm talking about the
4x4. Okay, so you had the Muhammad chick. You had
Sydney.
Allison Felix. Yeah. Then you had Sydney. So she won the 400, right?
Individual. I think she won the 400 meter hurdles.
Fuck. Okay, she won the 400 meter hurdles.
What we talking about?
I don't even know where I was going with this.
Okay, so anyways.
Sorry.
I was like,
As we stated, the Olympics is coming to a close today. I will say I do have a newfound respect for a lot of different, I guess, events I was not necessarily checking for. So like those artistic swimmers, that is just hard. Like, period. The two and then, yes. So I think I've only seen the ones with the two, but there's a group one too.
Yeah.
Oh, they be underwater doing all that stuff for like
the step in and
Listen, like I can think about being on the step team back in, college and being out of breath for, the first 5 minutes of the show or whatever, being tired and you have breaks and stuff, right? I could not imagine doing all that stuff underwater, having breath control, all that other stuff, and then needing to be completely in sync with your partner. Like, they're throwing people up in the air. I'm like, oh, I am into this.
Skill. That takes some skill.
I think I saw an episode of Amazing Race, and one of the challenges was you need to do the synchronizing.
What?
And this one group, they're like, all right, the pool's closed. You're just going to have to add the time to it.
Dang.
And they weren't doing overly complex stuff.
Yeah.
It definitely had to be synchronized and approved. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
It is hard. Really quick, I guess we'll shout out the Locks. That's your people. These are before my time. The Locks and Dipset.
It had me feeling like high school me wanting to live in New York.
So you watched it?
I didn't watch it live, but I watched it the next day while I was working. But it was very entertaining.
It was for New York for sure, right? Yeah. East Coast, I guess.
Yes. But Yonkers and Harlem. I mean,
I saw it was on and I was like, next.
I didn't even know it was on.
Very entertaining though.
That's
Probably
good.
one of the better ones I've seen, but just because it was just a lot of chaos going on.
That's what the internet said though. They said it was good.
And then it got really
violent,
hostile. But it was a lot of fuck you, motherfucker, fuck you, bitch, pussy. All this back and forth. Cameron, how he can get. And
I had the biggest crush on him.
I was like,
I did. Well, I was
somebody
Jules.
didn't get shot. I mean, Jadakiss snatching stuff off Jewel's head, and Freaky Zeke was trying to kick us. I did see that going clip on stage right now.
I saw the clips.
They were in there, Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Well, look, that was definitely not for me. I, from the outside looking in, would have thought Dipset would have won because I literally know nothing about the Locks. Didn't even know the Locks existed until that Bad Boy tour a couple years ago. And I was like, who? And I was like, oh, Jadakiss, Styles P. I know them individually. Before my time, different region, whatever you want to call it. But apparently they killed it. So.
Hey.
Shout out to them.
Jada streams went up like 200%
That's what
after
they
that.
said.
Now he do got some songs I like.
Oh, he's got some.
We
He's got a lot of songs.
make
and then I was just like listening to Dipset songs, and I had my moment. I was like, damn, I really fucks with Dipset, but I was just like, this shit is not slapping. Like nothing that they played was just.
So was it more so the choice, or were you just like overall like no, they was gonna beat them regardless?
I don't know. Maybe no. I didn't think it was gonna be a ass whooping.
Okay.
I really didn't think so. But the locks just came out high energy. You could tell that they are MCs and studied the art of rapping. But then Dipset kind of came out trying to be fly and cool and all this shit. And then after a while, I was just like, I can't even listen to y'all shit the same anymore. Like the shit that I loved, just
damn.
And then after a while, I was just like, let me fast forward to the Locks and that song. Locks. And
Okay.
But it was cool. It was nice. I definitely would have liked to have been there if I
in the building.
Hell yeah.
You guys, we got Grammys. Y'all doing great. What do you say?
Yeah, y'all got grams or something.
I got
Oh,
grams.
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to New York, I guess.
Shout out.
Okay, well, let's move on to our verses. This week, we're going to talk about this couple that went viral based out of Houston. Sorry, I don't have their names, but basically they did a freestyle over, what's the song? June 27th. June 27th. All right. Did a song or a rap freestyle over that beat and everybody went crazy, right? Yeah. So I guess my question to y'all is that something you're interested in? And it don't have to be a freestyle in front of your family and friends. Would you do a dance? Would you do anything that these people are doing at their weddings? Is that
like
y'all style?
Mother and daughter or a father and
I'll see the groomsmen and the bridesmaid. They'll do some kind of 8 count.
Like any kind of performance.
Yeah.
So there was a video a while back.
Lil Mo Forevermore.
No.
Oh.
That
I was ready too.
Okay.
No. We passed this video around. This girl did like a Beyonce kind of thing for her man, and it was like a
not a strip show, but like a dance.
It was an actual dance, and it was like a whole bunch of Beyonce songs, maybe like 3 or 4. She put on this whole damn performance for her man, and I remember one of our friends sent us a message and was like, "Y'all need to." Or not, but y'all need to get ready.
I think we're talking about the same video. She started off with Forevermore, and then it went into a Beyonce sequence.
So my bad. Then
yes.
But when I saw it out of order.
Okay.
So I saw that one first, but that was really cute, and I was like, you know what? If I had the skills and the time to practice, I might be okay for doing something like that, just because it looked fun. But could I do maybe anything else? Probably not.
Okay.
That's probably going to be the extent. I think I could keep up an 8 count.
Okay.
Before I could freestyle on even me practicing it, I would forget the words.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. What
about you? No? I feel like you would totally do a freestyle.
You can do I can see
that.
No.
Spoken word, my love.
So maybe not the reception, but you might be up in that thing.
Maybe, I could see myself doing like, all right, all the groomsmen, let's do something with the bridesmaids and the bride type deal.
Okay.
I could see that.
But you wouldn't be initiating it.
So you would be down for a big
Well, I mean, it's my wedding. So, would I be choreographing this shit? No.
No, but I'm saying like
we should do it. Like, are you the person saying that?
Oh.
Or is the bride being like, hey, what do you think? You're like, okay.
There we go.
Okay. So
bride has to be like, baby. I'm like, I'm on board. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you need me to do, I'm here.
Oh, well, you want a big wedding and stuff, so.
Yeah, I opted for the big wedding. Big ring.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
But I mean, a freestyle to June 27th in Houston.
Look, if I had the somewhat skills and that's something that I did.
But
really,
you don't think all the weddings in Houston, all the people in Houston, nobody has freestyled to June 27th on their wedding night?
So are you hating? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm not. I would.
Hey, but shout out to sis real quick because she's a physician.
Yeah.
She made it clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's what made it fly was she did the freestyle.
Okay.
Not
Both
because a
did.
nigga was.
I think they both had really
No,
good cadence. and
because
stuff.
she did the freestyle.
Okay.
Trust
Okay.
me, would it have gone as viral if it was just him doing it?
Yes.
We done seen
Ladies
many
love
niggas
that.
Freestyle to June 27th.
All a man got to do is cry at the altar and it'll go viral. So
really?
yes, if he freestyled, yes, it would have.
Her freestyling set it off.
I agree that
I think
it
that hers
elevated
was
it.
displayed
Hers was
more.
better.
Yeah, I do think hers.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and you got watched by your wife at the.
Oh Lord, it ain't no
I ain't gonna say-
competition
I
now.
ain't gonna say she got.
He may have wrote the lyrics for her. Who knows? I don't know, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute.
I mean, maybe it is everything about it. It's the woman. She had a
Don't
good
tell me
flow.
don't tell me she had a
some.
bottom grill.
I don't
think
so.
I saw that. Yeah.
If
But known for
They
the
take a
city.
picture.
Come on.
I probably would have. If I was gonna do it, I was probably gonna do it. But
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it. So it don't matter.
I definitely would not. I am not the girl for that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to do no dance. I ain't trying to do no freestyle. Damn near don't even want to do the garter toss and the
Now
bouquet
that,
toss.
I'm just like,
It's just so cringe. Maybe the bouquet. Maybe we can do the garter toss without there being a moment of him
Where
going
you-
down
I think
and
Under the-
get it.
under the
Oh,
dress.
it's so cringe. I've
Okay.
never seen one
I hate
that's
that
like.
shit too.
That part
Oh.
is definitely cringy. Like, let's go ahead before we
Take
walk
that
out
out.
here.
Here you go. Toss it to the boys. That's it. Ain't gonna be no moment. Oh, I just even the thought of it, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't want
and I
that.
think I've just seen too many extra, like people doing extra with it. Like I've seen just a simple, like,
yeah.
a little show and boom.
So I
Yeah.
think for me, I would just need so much control over that moment, and whoever my husband's probably wouldn't give it to me, and I'll just be like, "We're not doing it then."
Straight up.
Like, I need to know exactly what's gonna happen.
Q's
'Cause-
pony genuine.
right?
All the extra.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
so corny.
So,
Okay, well, I guess that's all we have for y'all
That's it.
today. Thanks so much for listening. If you like what you heard, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media at He Said, We Said. We are also now on TikTok, so check us out. We will be having a
Ooh.
TikTok very soon.
Okay.
Look,
TikTok got all kind of
Reels.
stuff. I'm excited.
let me tell y'all something. I've been on TikTok, right? And it's like double dutch. And I am like seeing these videos. Those are the ropes, right?
Okay.
And I just want to get in
yeah.
It's
one
like,
way or
dang.
another. I just got to figure out how to make it happen.
We gonna get in there soon.
We gonna get in there soon. Bye.
Bye.